August 1955, Money, Mississippi. Emmett Louis Till, a 14-year-old boy from Chicago, stepped off the train to spend the summer with his relatives in the Deep South. Bright, curious, and full of life, he carried the energy of a boy who had grown up far from the terror of Mississippi's Jim Crow laws, but Mississippi in 1955 was a dangerous place for black boys. The smallest perceived offense could be deadly. It began in a small grocery store owned by Carolyn Bryant, a young white woman. Accounts differ. Perhaps Emmett whistled, perhaps he joked, perhaps he simply smiled. Whatever the action, it was enough. In that society, his very existence was considered an affront. That night, two white men, Roy Bryant and J.W. Milam, came to the house of Emmett's great-uncle. Armed and confident that their skin shielded them from consequence, they abducted Emmett while he slept, tearing him from his family and dragging him into the darkness. No one could imagine what would come next. What followed was terror beyond imagination. Emmett Till was brutally beaten, tortured, and lynched. His attackers bound a heavy metal fan to his neck and threw his body into the Tallahatchie River, hoping the water would hide their crime. When Mamie Till, his mother, identified her son, she was confronted with a horrifying sight: her child's face disfigured almost beyond recognition, a testament to hatred and violence. The trial that followed revealed the depth of systemic injustice. In a courtroom filled entirely with white jurors, Roy Bryant and J.W. Milam were acquitted after barely an hour of deliberation. Truth and justice had no place in Mississippi that day, but Mamie Till refused to let the story die quietly. She demanded an open casket funeral, insisting the world see the brutality inflicted on her son. Photographs of Emmett's broken face were published in newspapers and magazines across America, shocking the nation and igniting outrage. Emmett became more than a boy, he became a symbol. His death exposed the cruelty of a society built on white supremacy and sparked a generation into action. Leaders of the civil rights movement, including Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr., recognized the murder as a turning point. Emmett's story is a reminder: innocence offers no protection in a system of racial terror, and hatred can turn life into a weapon. But his mother's courage also proves that truth, no matter how unbearable, can confront oppression and inspire change. The lynching of Emmett Till remains a haunting chapter in America's history, dark, unjust, and unforgettable.